I'm excited today to award Senator Scott Talley with one of our Green Tie Awards for Senate Conservation Leadership. Congratulations.
He's very attentive to conservation issues. He is sensitive to the environment and trying to find a balance between South Carolina's growth and also preserving what's important in South Carolina with our natural resources. And I respect Scott for that. And I think that he's earned the support of many people in his district because of those positions that he's taken over the years.
From his time in the House and his time in the Senate, Senator Talley has been a steadfast conservation champion. He's been one of the folks that's been behind the scenes, really working on the issues, asking us where we are, and taking that to heart in the votes he casts and the work he does.
Oftentimes when we talk about conservation issues, I have to point out the fact that it goes much farther beyond just bees, trees, and trails. Scott is that kind of person. He understands that, he gets that, but he also understands that you have to meet people where they're living. Some things could be looked at from a recreational perspective when we talk about conservation, when we talk about outdoor activities, when we talk about things that could benefit us in a healthy, again, that livability piece, in a healthy living way.
In the Senate, Senator Talley has been both approachable, he's been insightful, and frankly, he's rolled up his sleeves to help us on a number of key issues. He's taken his insight and his expertise about how you get things done in the state Senate, and he shared that with us, from giving advice on dam safety legislation to clean energy issues. He's really dug in and given us advice on how to move these really critical and important issues forward.
For the people that I come in contact with, for the communities I represent, they're some of the most challenged health-wise, economically unstable, and of course, as we always point out, energy insecure. With the transformational legislation that he's put forth this year and rallying colleagues around it and having the state come to the forefront of what could have been deemed as something foreign to the state of South Carolina. And Scott was able to be the voice that pulled those pieces together, to have it clearly articulated amongst his colleagues, and he was able to come out with something that represents us all.
He is very focused, not only in serving his district, but when he sees a need in the state, he does the work behind the scenes to become educated on the issues, and then figures out a way that he can become an advocate and be able to persuade his colleagues with taking the side that he is on.
Scott was always a leading voice directly when it came to issues of the environment, issues that were very important to communities like mine. I represented not only the business district proper of downtown Spartanburg, but I represented some of the most impacted communities as well. And we had a chance to work directly with Scott to ensure that everyone, all voices would be heard. And Scott was very, very mindful of that.
So in late 2022, we went to Senator Talley's office to talk about clean energy. And we really shared with him how there was this unique inflection point, this unique moment to really throw a lot of big, bold ideas out about how we can transform our energy system in South Carolina and massively invest in clean energy. Senator Talley was all about it. He said, get me a bill, I'll introduce it, we'll start the conversation. And true to his word, he rolled up his sleeves, he worked with us, with our staff, with Legislative Council to introduce in 2023 the Energy Independence and Risk Reduction Act.
Senator Talley, congratulations, and I'm gonna miss you. I know we're still trying to talk you into staying, and we're just very proud of you, and I'm glad to be part of this presentation today.
I'm just proud of the work that we've been able to do together, and I'm just proud of what Scott represents and the moment that this represents for him.